if you are someone who's doing freelancing in any of the niches, whether it's video editing, whether it's graphic designing, or specifically it's freelance copywriting, then this video is going to be for you. Because in this video, I'm going to talk about how to nail sales call like a fucking G. And I've seen many freelancers, many beginners also making the same mistake, that they're afraid to get on a sales call. They're afraid to talk, when they're live on camera. So we're gonna, solve this problem for you. So let's go. Can see, if you can nail sales call like a fucking G, then it's easy wins, easy clients for you. Then basically you're going to earn a lot of money from it. So the most important thing on sales call is to stay authentic, because I've seen so many beginners, so many people, even till date, what they're doing is that they're trying to memorize a proper framework, they're trying to learn the scripts to say as soon as they get on a video call. So it's not an interview going. You just need to understand this. It's not an interview. They are already interested in your work, they are already interested in what you are trying to offer to them. So they are interested in you, so it's not an interview. So first you just need to be yourself and talk to them as who you are, not trying to be, forcibly trying to change yourself for them. It's not gonna work, they can smell it. So like, as you can see, there is no need, there's no point to memorize a like specific framework. Like there's no point doing that. All you need to know about a sales call is to know your client well, like where he's from, what he's doing, and what are his pain points, what he's trying to solve. All of these things you just need to know. You just need to give a direction to your sales call, nothing else. Now I know that there are going to be many people who are ready to argue with me that no, Shevin, it's not like that. You can, just memorize a framework, we can follow that, and we can close the sales call. Yes, you can, but there are very less chances of doing that, and that's true. Because it's very simple that if you are just going to, memorize a framework, and you have a proper script that you're trying to follow, so it's gonna make you look like a like fucking robot. Because uh, clients, your potential clients can smell you from far away if you're authentic on call, or just you're just trying to fake it, or you're just trying to, force it on yourself just to, have their money. They can smell it very easily, because they have been on sales call like a million times, like 1,000 times. They've already been on calls. They know uh, how they think. They know how you're going to think. They know how you're going to act. They know if you are actually trying to help them, or actually, you're just going to take their money. They can easily smell it. If you really want to nail a sales call, I'm telling you guys, it's really fucking simple. Before getting on a sales call, just go to their profile, whether it's their Instagram handle or their LinkedIn profile or their website. Just try to know like what are they doing, what is their niche, what is the target audience, what problems they might face, everything. Just know these basic kind of details before going to, before just joining the sales call. And yes, it's true that it's fucking simple. Just trust me on this, guys. It's not that difficult. All you have to do is that you just need to use their pain points and ask them questions. And the thing is that here, most of the people fail because the type of questions they're asking is really irrelevant. They're just asking normal questions. Like 90% people, or what they're doing is that they're just asking normal questions. Like, how's it going? How's the business going? How much money are you making per month? See, if you're going to ask these type of questions, it's not going to solve any problem for them, because you're just asking them normal questions like, how's your business going? They're going to say like, yeah, it's going fine, this and that. How much money you're making? Like, they're just going to give you just a random number, because sometimes they're going to tell you truth, sometimes they're not going to tell you truth, they're going to lie. So 90% people are doing wrong here. All you have to do is just come in this 10% and you have to dig deeper. As soon as you get on a sales call, they're going to ask you some of the questions about who you are, about your experience, about the clients that you have worked with. It's going to be a like introduction thing. But after your introduction, it's that point you have to break the loop, and you need to take control of the sales call. Because I told you, it's not an interview. They are already interested in you. They want you to solve a problem. So basically, they're going to test you. Break the loop. All you have to do is say this. Okay, so before I go on, is it right if I can ask you a few questions so that I can answer it effectively and make sure I can actually help you uh, in the right place, the like first place? It's a really simple. When you're gonna say this line, trust me, guys, it's gonna lower the tension, lower the stress. that's happening in a sales call, and after that, your sales call will be smooth. It's actually going to be a a meaningful conversation between you and your potential client. So just do this now. Yeah. So now you must be wondering, like, when you're gonna break the loop, like what kind of questions you can ask to potential client. I'm gonna tell you that also. So just focus on this. So the first question that you can ask them is that what made you get into this industry, and from where did you, start your email newsletters or start anything, your social media. It can be like based on your potential client. So asking this question is going to make them realize that you are actually trying to, you are actually caring for them. You're actually, now trying to know them, like why they started, like basically why are they, in this industry, why are they basically starting these email newsletters, why are they starting, the social media. Basically, you're just trying to know their history. So people love talking about themselves, and that's true. When you're gonna ask these kind of questions, they will, they'll be like, yeah, actually, when I was in my 90s, I started this agency. This was my story. People love talking about themselves. So you just need to, you just need to give that leverage to themselves. You just need to give these kind of questions to them. So after this, the second question you can ask them is that where do you want to be like in a year from now? So now what we did is first we break the loop, then we actually went back to the past, asking about their business, why they started, what's their journey, and what's the specific reason they basically want to jump into this industry, what are their interests. Now we are talking about the future. Now they're gonna think, and when your potential client, you're making them going to think, that's a really good thing. Because now you are actually forcing them to think about their goals for the next year, what goals they have in their mind. Now that answer can vary, basically like whether they want a like more customer base, whether they want more engagement, it can be anything. Now, the third question you can ask them is that what's stopping you achieving that goal right now? Now, it's a complete emotional roller coaster that you are making them go through. Now, the next question you can ask them is that what's stopping you achieving that goal? Now, it's a complete roller coaster that's going to go in their head, that what's actually stopping me from going through that goal. It's a like complete roller coaster. It's a like emotional roller coaster going in their head, and it's going to make them think harder now. What's stopping them actually in terms of copywriting? That why are they like why are they in the sales call with you? They're going to think harder on this. You're actually trying to know their problem, and they're going to think more about this. Now you need to understand their problem, you need to hear it carefully and agree on them that yes, this is the problem, I can completely understand about this. Now the next question that you have to ask them is that happens if we don't fix this problem. Now this question is gonna blow their mind up, because they've never thought about it. They have never seen someone ask them this question on a sales call, that what will happen if you don't fix this. Now basically they're gonna think and think and think, and they're gonna basically come up with the answer that yeah, if they don't fix this, worst to worst case scenario, their business is going to get shut down. They're gonna get broke. They won't have any kind of money left. They're gonna be in a like very shitty situation. These kind of things. Now, just asking them these four questions is basically covering everything: their past, their present, their future, their everything. It's like the top of the mountain, the rock bottom situations, everything is being covered in these kind of questions. So you need to ask these kind of questions to know the deeper pain points, the psychology that they're having, everything. Client. So what he wants to do is that he wants to go from this place to this place. Now, what you have to do is that you just need to build a bridge. You need to be the bridge for them by asking them questions, by making them open up, by exactly knowing their problems that they're not able to express. You need to help them express that problem to you. And if you can do this, trust me, guys, they're gonna trust you very much on another level, and they're gonna give you their money to solve this problem. So now it's pretty much like a completed sales call. Now you are asking them questions. They have told you their answer. They have told you their answers, what they are feeling, what exactly problem they have. They're telling them that, yeah, I need these 5 emails, I need this, I need the sales page to be designed, I need this landing page, I need the social media, anything. Now, the next stage, never talk about price, and that's a really important rule that you need to follow in a sales call, guys. Never ever talk about price. The only person who should come up with this is your potential client. Even if you have to stay silent on call for like 30 seconds, 1 minute, or if even if there is some kind of awkwardness, don't ever talk about the price. Don't lower your guard, guys, because you're just here to help them solve their problem. So don't talk about the price. It will be only them talking about it. So be prepared for this. Don't talk about the price. As soon as they talk about the price, now boom, it's your sales call. Now you have the thing. Now you can talk about anything, guys, because now you have them. Because when they're going to talk about the price, yes, it's a good win. Last thing that you have to do is talk about payments and nothing else. And yes, you're going to talk about deadlines too, but yeah, now you're pretty much you're pretty much very close to signing that deal. The next thing that you need to worry about is that you need to be prepared for all kind of objections after this. Now, I'll tell you something. Sometimes what happens is that when you're talking about the price, they're gonna talk about like how do you do payments, and and it can happen that you say, for example, you're saying PayPal, and they're not using PayPal, they use some other platform. So you need to be prepared for that. You need to be present on all different kind of platform, whether it's Wise, whether it's PayPal, whether it's direct bank transfer payments or any kind of platform. You need to be, make sure that you are receiving payment on that sales call. You need to be prepared for all those things, because now the only person who can ruin or fuck up this call is you. Because like, guys, you are your biggest enemy, and I'm telling you that don't spoil it here, because you're gonna regret it. You just need to be prepared for these small kind of objections. I know that these objections are kind of meaning to you like in a small way, but trust me, it's not. You're gonna regret it. Now, a different kind of objection can also come up, and that is they can fluctuate, they can buffer basically, between the call that, yeah, I like your price, but I need to discuss it with my family or with my business partner. Now, to avoid that objection, all you have to do, guys, is that you just need to email them, or you just need to message them in advance that, is there any other business partner with you that needs to be present in the meeting to have an important decision? Just this, and it's going to avoid this objection. Okay, so now I think I've pretty much covered everything in this video, in the sales call video. And I believe that now you can, nail your sales call like a fucking G and earn, a lot of money by closing many deals. If you have any other doubts, if you have any other questions, if you have any other doubts regarding objections, how to handle more objections like this, if you have any other more scenarios in your head, you can just comment on this video, or you can just message me on my Instagram or on my LinkedIn. I'm available everywhere, and I'll put down the links in this video's description. So just ping me there, and I'm gonna help you out. Thank you. And yes, there's one more thing that you need to focus is that don't forget about post purchase etiquette, which is like as soon as they buy from you, as soon as they pay you, you need to make sure that they're confident. You just because it's like a human psychology thing, because when you pay, you start having doubts instantly, like, is this the right guy I'm investing in? Is this the right person I'm talking to? These kind of thoughts are common, and you need to make sure that they're confident. You need to tell them what will happen after this, that I'll do this. You just need to tell them about your procedure. You need to make sure that they don't have anxiety after giving away their money. You need to make sure that they're fine with it, they're confident with it. Now tell them like how much time you're going to take them, how much time you're going to take for research, and how much time you're going to take to have a look at all your competitors. Make them believe in you, that what work will you do for them in these kind of time frame. It's going to make them have that confident, lower their anxiety, and they can trust you more. And it will also build a long lasting relationship with them. So it's important to do these kind of things. You don't have to close the lid directly. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I am sure that this video is going to help you a lot in your sales call from now. Thank you, guys.